Let's talk about a coin called Shido. Shido coin, it's sitting at 453. It has 3 zeros in front of it. Now it changed to 455. This is a very small project. When I say small, it means extremely small. But this is something that I thought to cover because it has some interesting things about it. But be extremely careful because the reliability of TA on this thing is going to be a bit questionable because the overall market cap of this project is, just a second, it's $8 million. It's not that much. But first let's talk about its fundamentals, then I'll talk about the technicals. As always, I'm covering this coin for the first time. I've never covered it previously. Good thing about it is that the circulating supply and the max supply is same. Even though they have migrated to new contract, but they are still sticking to the new, to this no mint function, which means that the developer is not going to create new tokens. The bad part is that the liquidity of the project is in the hands of developer, and when it comes to small projects, generally you are at the mercy of developer. If he decides to run away with the liquidity, they can do that. I have my own coin, so, and I have my liquidity like that. So if I plan to scam my investors, that is pretty much what I will end up doing. So the truth came out. So this is generally the major problem that you have with small projects. But if we talk about the other things, they have burned some supply to look aggressive. They have a burning mechanism in their transactions. Not that these things matter. XRP has burning mechanism as well, but XRP burns 97 XRP tokens at $1 trillion worth of transactions. $1 trillion transaction, $1 trillion worth of transaction, then you burn 97 XRP tokens. That's as stupid as it can get. I mean, rather than that, we all can buy daily 100 XRP tokens to contribute towards the burning instead of waiting for $1 trillion to happen. Anyway, coming back to Shido, they are using, so they have a very mixed information when it comes to their profile. They have multiple profiles, which leads to problems. But what they have written is that they have their own wallet. It's a layer 1 decentralized blockchain based on Cosmos. Cosmos is Atom. The thing that I like about it is that they're trying hard to be an appropriate blockchain. But the bad part about blockchain is that you already have hundreds of blockchains out there. Then you have to beg and ask that question, that how is this blockchain going to be the winner in comparison to the rest of the 100 blockchains that are sitting there? They are layer 1 as well. And this is one of the reasons I don't like blockchain projects, is basically it's hard to tell which one is going to come out as a winner, because it all depends on adoption. It all depends on the developers using it, and developers, they're pretty much drunk. One day they're using Solana for meme coins, other day they're using what is that other thing, base chain, they're using it. In 2021, there was a time when they were using Avalanche for their meme coins. So trend moves, developers move, and they don't have any form of loyalty to their own blockchains. And sometimes even bigger projects, they move from one blockchain to another. Like Render decided to move from Ethereum to Solana. Not that Solana is a reliable blockchain, just because it wanted to take a bite of the overall hype. Not because of the fees, because Render is smart enough to understand that Solana cannot live that long enough with that kind of fee. Things will change, but I'm very sure they will come back to Ethereum considering how things are. But all this stuff makes it questionable to beg and ask this question, that how is this going to be any different than any other blockchains out there? And considering how small they are, they don't even have the funds to do massive marketing to go and tap into everyone and tell them that, hey, buy this. And this is not a meme, so gamblers will not be around the corner either. But they do have 12,400 investors in this project, and I do like the fact that the top 10 people are not holding crazy supply. The top 10 people are holding 9.6% of the supply. When you go to memes, they are generally holding 40 to 60% of the supply, and that's why 10 people gets to decide the future of the rest of the public. Like in case of Pepe, 40% of the supply is in the hands of 10 people, and the investors are 399,000, I think. Almost 400,000 people are invested, but 10 people decide which direction the coin will move. They can literally make Pepe go to zero if they want to. But over here, that's not the case scenario. But we really need to see how they plan to expand, which makes this overall thing questionable, but it is what it is. Now let's talk about TA. There are 3 zeros in front of it. Please keep that in mind. Now, as long as this thing continues to hold 357, this area, okay, and the ranges that I'm going to share, they're going to be a bit big because again, this is a very small project. It's very volatile. One person, I alone, can go and move the chart 20%, 30% if I want to, because the volatility, it's, I'll not explain the detail of it. It's a small project. Small projects are easy to move. Okay, so 357 is a support area. As long as it continues to hold and it doesn't dip below it, not even for a minute, you can expect it to go up. Now, when we say up, it can go up towards 581. Once it achieves 581, it can then go and start its journey towards 1000 and lose a zero. But if it is not able to hold this 357, right now it is sitting above it, quite above it. It's kind of it's sitting at 450. Just a second, let me check that again. Sorry, 1 second. It's sitting at 455. So it is sitting above this area. It should be able to hold it. But if it loses that area, then we don't have any upward journey. Then this thing will continue to have a downward journey. And that's pretty much it with this project. There's nothing else to add. The only thing that you need to keep in mind is that it's a small project. The reliability of TA on projects like this is generally very questionable. And until and unless they have any big breakthrough in their project, this kind of lifestyle that they have, this is on 5 days. Each candle is a 5 days, so you can see months. This behavior will not change into this until they have some kind of news. So this project is totally dependent on its overall news rather than technical analysis. I wouldn't rely on the TA that much because it's so small. TA on small projects generally don't work. And that's Shido for you. If it doesn't get much views, you will not see me talking about it. So that's why I'm covering it in such detail. Sorry for making a long video. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment. And I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.